School wants my son's Facebook password and email. Also wants us to hand over any phone or computer that he's had access to in the last year. WTF. My son is 15, and today I received a phone call from the school. They informed me they were conducting an investigation into some serious incidents from last year. They requested my son's Facebook password and asked me to disable two-step verification if it was enabled. They also wanted me to hand over any phones, tablets, or computers my son had used in the past year, asking me to remove any passcodes or restrictions. I was stunned. When I inquired about the incident, they told me they couldn't share details since it didn't directly involve my son. They claimed they needed access to see if he had any relevant communications with friends. I declined their request. I told them I was open to discussing the incident in person if it concerned my son, but this felt unreasonable and intrusive. The caller warned me that refusing could have consequences for my son's future at the school and possibly even legal implications. I insisted they send their request in writing. When I went to the school to clarify the situation, I learned that the call was legitimate. The principal explained that it related to another student who had attempted suicide due to bullying. Thankfully, she was recovering, but the school was investigating how this had happened. They mentioned my son had hung out with her, and while they didn't believe he was involved in the bullying, they wanted to review his conversations with her. I questioned why they hadn't reached out to that student's parents for information. They said those parents weren't cooperating, which seemed odd to me. I firmly told them to leave my son out of this investigation. Their approach felt like bullying, and I made it clear that if they ever tried to take his phone or intimidate him, I would escalate the matter to the superintendent and seek legal advice. Since that conversation, the school hasn't pursued the issue further. I talked with my son about the girl and her situation. He knew her and had some mutual friends, but he wasn't aware of her struggles. He showed me their conversations, which were mostly about movies and TV shows. In the end, they backed off after I asserted that I wouldn't tolerate any harassment or invasion of our privacy. I also plan to reach out to the girl's parents to ensure they are aware of what the school is doing, as they deserve to know if their privacy is being respected.